Hey everyone, I'm Spider-Man 1991, and I'm here to talk to you about some graphic novels I read. Well, just one graphic novel. I'm kind of doing a one video format thing now. And the graphic novel in this video that I'm going to talk about is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Volume 5, Krang War. This is part of the current Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles series by IDW. Basically, it's the big fight between the Turtles and Krang. It starts off with the Turtles and April and Casey going to see one of April's colleagues from StockGen, whose name is Chet, who you may recognize from some of the earlier issues of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles series. But when they go see Chet, they're suddenly attacked by a bunch of weird alien dudes, and they fight them, and they get teleported, and the Turtles follow them into their hole, get teleported with the aliens and Chet, where they find themselves on another planet, and it turns out that Chet is actually an alien called Professor Honeycutt, but his current form is really a robot called Fugitoid. Those of you fans of the classic Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles series should recognize that name. Pretty much the Turtles and Fugitoid are, I hope I'm saying the name right, are pretty much on the planet Neutrino, and they decide it's also in Dimension X, to help the Resistance combat General Krang. So pretty much the Turtles pretty much see how this world's in trouble and that it's their rightful duty to help them and stuff. So they agree to help the Resistance fight Krang. And so pretty much after that, the Turtles kind of split off into different fractions. Leo and Mikey try to rescue the Neutrino King and Queen. Raph joins the Resistance on the full frontal assault, and Donatello goes to help Fugitoid make the final end missile, which will apparently help disable all of Krang's soldiers' weapons. And there is an interesting conversation that was probably one of my favorite scenes of this story arc, was when Donnie's talking to Fugitoid about how Master Splinter believes he and the Turtles are a reincarnation of ancient Japanese warriors, and how Donnie says he thinks it's kind of silly, but Fugitoid tells him that it's not really silly when he compares it to how teleportation works, where basically you're being vaporized and pretty much being reborn in a new place, and the similarities between that. I really did like that conversation because, Donatello, he's the logical one. He's the one who basically does machines. He's more scientific than all the other Turtles. So I think seeing that conversation with Donatello was really amazing and stuff. Also, it's really also in this issue they do end up saving the Fugitoid princess, and of course Mikey, he's really excited about that because he's saving a princess. Whereas Michelangelo, he's the goofy one, so And of course, while the Turtles are in Dimension X fighting Krang, Karai, Shredder's granddaughter, she has apparently infiltrated one of the StockGen bases that Krang has on Earth, and has stolen more ooze for the Foot Clan. So that's kind of a side story that's going on here. And in the end, though, the Turtles are able to help get Krang off of Neutrino, and even though they managed to stall his plans to build the Terror Drone. Wait, did I say? Yeah. And so the Turtles return home, and they're reunited with April, Casey, and Splinter. And so all's well that ends well for now. Okay, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Volume 5. If you are a fan of Krang, this is definitely a buy for you, because I think that this is pretty much the big story arc that involves Krang for this series. Krang has been alluded to several times. We've seen Krang make a couple of appearances before this, but pretty much this is where he gets center stage with the Turtles. And if you love Krang, if he's your favorite Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle villain, then you should definitely give this a shot. Also, again, that scene between Donnie and Fugitoid where they're talking about reincarnation and stuff, I thought that was a really nice scene where, it shows Donatello, even though Donatello's character is mostly about logic and how he's not necessarily believing in all this reincarnation stuff, it does show that he is starting to become more open with it. So I thought that was a great scene. So overall, if you like the Turtles, if you really like the Turtles when they're fighting Krang, definitely should pick this up. Because really, IDW, the new series by IDW, it's actually pretty decent. I'm still a noob when it comes to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but let me just say that I do like this a lot more than the movie that's going to be coming out in August. So yeah, overall, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Volume 5, definitely a buy. And also check out the other 4 volumes if you haven't had the chance yet. So yeah, okay, that's it for me. Thank you again for watching. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. I'm Spider-Man 1991 saying, see you later.